Hello! Today, going to have another look at an Everyman crossword. Link is in the description. Do have a go. Let me know how you get on. You know the drill. Here we go. Right. Okay, music prone to blast in theatrical feature. Don't know. Hope it's not a play. Servant's sheet. That's easy. That's page. That's a double definition of page is a sheet of paper. And it's also a type of servant. Performing a singer, but one full of hot air. Performing a singer. This is going to be an anagram of a singer, but one full of hot air. Gas turbine? Gas turbine, I think. That's a good clue because there's nothing in there that makes you think of a power plant or anything, is there? But I think that's the answer. Anagram of a singer, but brown bread, unopened oven. Brown bread, unopened oven. Oh, brown bread is toast. Unopened means without the opening letter. And we get oast, which is a type of oven, like in an oast house. Music prone to blast in theatrical feature. Don't know. Perhaps Chad irons, perhaps, in leisure centres. Looks like an anagram of Chad irons. How many letters is that? 9. Leisure centres. Perhaps Chad. Chad is a country. Country fits nicely. Perhaps Chad could be country and then country leisure centres. Don't know. I like country though. Naturalized American, Vladimir initially harboring troublesome book. Naturalized American. Vladimir initially. That's got to be V, isn't it? Harboring troublesome book. Don't know. Disregarded some fun, not educational. Oh, it's unnoted. Glad I noted that. I usually miss that. That's some. Says it's just some of the letters in this phrase. UNNOTED. And that's disregarded. So this may be a R if this is country. Absorb costs. No, it may be a COUNT. Absorb costs. That includes unspecified amount if you catch my drift. Take the hint. Oh, yes, it is. It's take the hit, absorb the costs, with N inside, which is an unspecified amount, is N, like in maths. N can stand for an unknown amount, so I reckon this is country. Naturalized, what's this? Music prone to blast in theatrical feature. Oh, is it, there's a word that is part of a proscenium? Yeah, it looks like an anagram of, I think it's an anagram of music prone. I think it's is it the arch over the stage or something like that? Let me know in the comments. It's part of a theatre anyway, and it's an anagram of music prone, I think. Yeah. So blast is the anagram indicator. Nabokov is a writer. Naturalized American. Harboring troublesome book. It's a naturalized American. How do you spell Nabokov? All the questions. In fact, what's the definition here? Maybe that's wrong. Thoroughbred who defected to the West. Don't know. Anyway, examples of teamwork when party lines neglected. Party lines neglected. Bachelor explored book about odd British component of Scotch egg. Bachelor B explored odd British could be the odd letters of British, which is B-I-I-H. No, that's unlikely. Bread. Oh, yes, I think it's breadcrumbs. Breadcrumb. B for bachelor. Explored book, read, I suppose. About, C, as in circa. Odd, rum, British, B. Wow, that's a complicated one, but yeah, breadcrumb. Obviously, there'd be several of them on a Scotch egg. Gave power to English knight, one that's exhausted. Enacted, gave power to English knight. In chess notation, N is knight. One that's exhausted. Acted, enabled. Yeah, I think it is that. It's A. One is A, and bled is exhausted, as in bled dry, I think. Covered in hair, suffused with bad smell. Steady on. Steady on. Don't know, no idea. Help! Bishop stifled howls. Sobs is howls. SOS is help, and it's stifled by B for bishop. Again, that's chess notation. Lean on musical instrument, keeling over. Yeah, it's a butt. Lean on is a butt. And the musical instrument keeling over, it's saying tuba backwards. They're fast sports people, despite business attire. They're fast. Race. Sports people, despite business attire. Suits, I don't know. What's this one? Country. Irons, perhaps. Country. Clubs. Clubs are irons? Yes, golf club, of course. Golf clubs. Iron is a type of golf clubs. That's why the perhaps is there, because it's only an example of a type of club. And country clubs, leisure centres. Right. Oh, there's a cat outside the window. Excellent. Thoroughbred who defected to the West. I have no idea what that is. I'm sure this is naturalized American. Vladimir. Naturalized American Vladimir initially could be NA and then V, the initial letters. And troublesome book is an anagram of book, and I think this is what they call an and lit clue, where the whole thing is also the definition. So this whole thing could describe Vladimir Nabokov. Was he a naturalized American? He must have been for the clue to work. I don't know. So we've got Y something V here. Thoroughbred who defected to the West. Another Russian name by the look of it. Not a clue though, not a clue. Apostles is contribution to scripture, primarily Acts. Again, I think this is an and-lit clue. A, C, T, S, the first letters, and the whole thing is the definition. Gloomy poet retires. Gloomy. That's probably a poet, and we write it backwards. Gloomy. Don't know. Key groups including 4 IV, subordinate to American Navy SEALs. Okay then. Proxy, but it set us up. That's probably an anagram of but it set us. Let's get the anagram helper out. But it set us. Proxy, substitute. That's a proxy. Gloomy, drab, yeah. Our poet is a bard, backwards is drab, gloomy. Michigan City, Detroit, right to take in alien. Right is droit, D-R-I-T in French. I don't know why it doesn't indicate French in the clue. And ET is the alien. ET inside droit. Detroit. Awareness Tom displayed in former sovereign state. It's an anagram of awareness Tom. Is it Western Samoa? I think so. And Western Samoa, a former sovereign state, because, of course, changed its name to Samoa. Not called Western Samoa anymore. Wickedness, overcoming the French, le pastor. Model lingered in bed. Evil. I don't know, need some letters there. Bobby, we're told, is a portraitist. Portraitist. Bobby. Policeman. Not constable. Key groups including 4. I'm sure 4 is going to be IV, Roman numerals. Subordinate to carnivores. Let's have a look. Let's write it in and see. Seals are carnivores. They eat penguins, among other things. Key groups. Carnivore. American Navy. Don't know. What's that getting at? Key groups. Cores could be key groups. And then IV. Oh, I see. It's not the American Navy we're looking at, it's the British Navy. So it's cores. Subordinate IV, including 4, and then 4 subordinate to means it's underneath. A for American, and then RN, Royal Navy. Wow, that's a complicated one. I mean, you're never going to get that from looking at the wordplay. You're going to get it from the definition, aren't you? Like I did. Bobby, we're told, is a portraitist. Now, we're told means if you say something out loud, it sounds like something else, which is the answer. I don't know either half of this, though. Comfy spot. Francis of Assisi hides. Sofa. Francis of Assisi, the phrase hides the letters S-O-F-A in it. Sofa. Comfy spot. Rum, perhaps. Reportedly, Everyman will. Everyman is the setter. Everyman will. I'll. Rum. Rum. What's rum? Don't know. Resting on a streak of foamy water is worrying. Wake. A streak of foamy water is a wake. Resting. Worrying is the whole definition. Don't know. Restrained. Sadly, I mess about. Is this an anagram of sadly I mess? Meaning restrained. Probably. What's that going to be? Restrained. Don't know. Let's get the helper. Restrained. Need some letters there. Right, I think we've looked at everything now. Covered in hair, suffused. What's suffused mean? With bad smell. Steady on. Covered in hair. Steady on. Don't know what that's getting at. They're fast sports people. Despite business attire. What's business attire? A suit? Tie? They're fast sports people. Do shout at me in the comments if you've already got this one. Don't know, just don't know. Examples of teamwork when party lines neglected. Oh, is it just an anagram of party lines? Could be. Party lines. Examples of teamwork. I can't see it. Sure it is that though. Thoroughbred who defected to the west. Nureyev was a ballet dancer. Did he defect to the west? Let's hope so, because I don't know what else that's going to be. Interesting, we've got our two defecting to the west people there. I wonder if there's some sort of theme going on that I'm missing. Do let me know if you can spot it. Examples of teamwork when party lines neglected. Resting on a streak of foam water must be awake. Worrying. Keeps awake. Resting. Lying awake. Oh, I see. Resting is lying. And is worrying is the definition. It's very, very clever. It's is worrying. It's lying awake. Covered in hair. Suffused with bad smell. Steady on. Is this one definitely right? I think so. Wickedness, overcoming the French, pastor, model, lingered in bed. Wickedness, sin, stayed in. It's got to be in or on. Sin is wickedness. Slept in. The French. Pastor is P and T as in Model T Ford, I suppose. P for pastor I'm not familiar with, but I think that's it. Sergeant, not constable, sergeant. There must be a portraitist called Sergeant. How is it going to be spelt though? I don't know. Let's hazard a guess at this. Let me know who Sergeant is in the comments. Restrained, sadly I mess about. What was this one? Something with rum. Rum perhaps, reportedly every man will. Rum. It's a drink. It's a rum perhaps, reportedly. So reportedly, say out loud, every man will. Oh! Yeah, I completely fell for the misdirection there. Well done if you got it quicker than me. I'll. It is. Every man will. Every man's a setter saying I will. I'll. If you say that out loud, you get Isle like this. An Isle of Rum. The Rum is an island in Scotland. Not a very well known island, but one that crossworders like us need to know, don't we? Right, let's try the anagram helper on this one again. So sadly I mess. And we're looking for a word that means restrained. I just don't know. Restrained. Restrained. They're fast sports people, despite business attire. Racers. Braces? Something braces. They're fast sports people. They're fast. Steady on. Covered in hair. I just don't know what hair is. Beginning with D. Steady on. Steady on. Covered in hair, suffused with bad smell. What's a short word for a bad smell? Oh, I just don't know. Let's look at this one again. Examples of teamwork when party lines neglected. Party lines. Examples of teamwork we're looking for. Examples of teamwork. Inter something? Interplays? Interplays. Is that right? Interplays. I think so. Right. They're fast sports people despite business attire. Pick, puck, pace, setters. Pace. They're fast. Pace. Pacey. I don't know what this is. Pace, pacey. This is right, isn't it? Country clubs. Yeah, that must be right. They're fast sports people despite business attire. They're fast. I haven't got a clue. Sorry. Restrained. Sadly, I mess about. This has got to be an anagram of sadly, I mess, hasn't it? Restrained. Restrained. What's the letter that will go here? Don't know. Right, so that we're not here all day, I'm going to reveal this one. Pace bowlers. They're fast is the definition. Despite. Not quite seeing how that works. They're fast sports people. I know bowlers are a bowler hat. Not quite understand that clue, let me know. Steady on, down boy. Yes, down is hair, isn't it? Suffused with, oh, downy with BO in it. Down boy, steady on. And finally, abstemious is restrained. Abstemious is a great word. Because, let me write this in and I'll tell you. I think it's, no, it's not an anagram of this, is it? Oh, it's an anagram of I mess about, isn't it? Oh dear. Anyway, so apart from pace bowlers, I managed to get there. Abstemious is one of the very, very, very few words in English which has all 5 vowels in it in order. A-E-I-O-U. There you go, fact of the day. Great, so sorry about pace bowlers, couldn't get that, but the rest of it, not too bad. It's quite a long video today, so if you got to the end, thanks for watching. There's another video on screen now for you to have a look at, or a subscribe button if you like more of this sort of thing. Click that. There's loads more to come. So, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.